Hello guys, it has been a bit when it comes to Mindustry. However, I would like to show you guys the things that worked on the back on this game. Do you guys remember Terraform? Let's just say this. I terraformed, and now it has been my most pro- most pro- pro- most productive area. There's still some things I can improve upon it that I'll do soon. However, I would like to show you guys my progress first before I do that. Just know that my main hub area, the area around my base, is somewhat laggy, so please bear with me and do not judge me. I'm not the best Mindustry player, and I'm somewhat new to mods, mods in general. I've seen a lot on YouTube and they're really cool. This is why I began playing with Faded Revolutions, then Revision, then the Time mod, which I now despise. And then Ectogenesis, which has been the biggest and the most intriguing amongst all of these mods. I'll show you my new mega base in this area. Let's just say this. I'm producing a lot of materials. Just look at this. Some of you might get confused. However, in between episodes, I found out that, well, the miner drones can mine these, which is astrolite. And because of that, I'm able to produce a lot of astrolite. So, all of it is going to the base, and it's exerted, and it's going from it's being unloaded from here and going into here, which is used in the silicon kilns, which are an updated version of the silicon furnace, and plus with sand, it creates a lot of silicon. And because of that, I'm putting it here. Keep in mind that this is not yet at maximum efficiency because in between episodes, due to curiosity, I got this. The MPC, which is insanity. It can carry up to 100 items at a time, and it's faster than a plastinium conveyor. So, once I have a lot, I currently have 1,000 of the things I need this material from. It's from this. This is the main ingredient that I needed in order to make this. These stuff I know are, are really difficult to make, because you need a lot of cold plasma, which you need to put into the cold plasma splitter to make it to hydrogen, and then you also have to input some astrolite, and then boom. Said this is not at maximum efficiency, but that's still it's making a lot. It's making two a second, which is nice. Sorry for that. I should not be doing that. That was like my first thing I made because of you know trying to defend the area. Anyways, then this was my early power source. I've upgraded a bit here because I need a lot of the cold plasma. So essentially, the there are underneath these are veins of pretty much cold plasma that is seen on the surface. It can be used for power, which is here. This is pretty much how I got my early game power, and it's still doing a lot of power because it's 241.5 power a second, which is nuts. Right now I have 10,000 because I have some of these and some other power sources that require that are like steam generators. Next up in this area, I am these are ground crushers. These are the final level of these ones. These ones are really help. This is going to be useful for entering sand into the base. There's a reason why. I'll show you soon. There's also inputting spore pods into the base. Though I'm running out of power from there. Let me just try to fix that real quick. Hmm. I feel like here's the problem. I need to put some isolated conducts here. Actually, no. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. I need to put these into there. Wait, no, no, no. Wait, is that correct? Nope. Let me just fix this real quick. Give me a second. Do-do-do-do-do. Hmm, oops. No, I need to fix this. Oh, there we go. That should do it. And now we're running out of water. Great. There's no natural water sources here, so yeah, there's a bit of an issue. We should input it rather than here to here, so that it will increase the water production. It will lessen from here, but it will cut some slack to these guys. And now we're running out of power again. Water again. Oof. That's a big oof. Apologies. Anyways, this is putting sand and spore pods into the base. This is for extra titanium. This is for some of these rod stuff I forgot the names of. There's a lot of stuff in the mod, so I cannot remember everything what everything's names. So I apologize about that. This is the stuff that I need for those conveyor belts and some more leaking stuff in the tech tree. This is some more mineable stuff. This is also some more mineable stuff. Sorry about that. Sorry about not remembering the names, by the way. There's some more. This is some of the stellar steel, which is required for making some stuff in the space. Now over here, on top this area, I have two machines. Ignore that. I'll explain that later on. There's several machines that I have set up here. You remember from one of in State Mountains in the base that I've made there in the video I titled Important Step. I'm pretty sure. Essentially, this is a massive version of the separator, which in the past, if you input slag, it will output copper, lead, graphite, or titanium. Then the disassembler, which is graphite, sand, titanium, and thorium. Now this is the dismantler. Now, keep in mind, I know for a fact that there is one bigger version that produces even better stuff. However, that's only been told to me by my cousin. He has not alluded anything else, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what that stuff is. Oops. Anyways, that is producing some extra copper, lead, graphite, titanium, thorium, and surge alloy. It's also producing sand, though, because I have no need of it. I'm putting it into the incinerator, and then I'm also the scrap is being turned into more extra slag, which is really helpful. And as right now, it's working perfectly. This is also some extra stellar steel, which is inputted into the base. I really need a lot of those. And this is where I'm getting my plastinium. By the way, this is my. I'm getting some extra titanium that requires a lot of search. And this is where I'm getting titanium and also another stuff that I'm mining, because why not? It's being, it's not being. This. Never mind. Just don't let me find now. Essentially, this is called a plastinium press. This is from which mod? Yep, Exogenesis. Pretty much, it's similar to the normal plastinium press, the plastinium maker, whatever the machine's called. However, it requires more materials and lead, but you will get 6 plastinium each time, which is nuts because it's 3.6 plastinium a second. It's really good. The main problem is I need more titanium, which there is not too much in this area. Sadly, I could increase the output. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Give me 1 second. Hmm. Titanium, 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 titanium. Small amount. No, that won't help too much. There's not that much titanium in this area. At the very least, the ones I know of, like here, is really far away. And to be honest, I already am at max titanium, so there's no really need. There's no big rush I need to do. This is where I'm getting my oil. In the past, I am running out of oil, but I added this extra bit, so now it's overflowing with oil, and now the problem is titanium, which is quite the problem. Pretty much, this is oil bores. This is the updated version of the vanilla version of this. I have not even unlocked the first version, so that's cool. I mean, I have not even unlocked the basic version of the water extract. I have the advanced one from Fader Revolutions mod. Anyways, and all of that is inputted into plastinium, and it's making me a lot of plastinium, like a lot. Sorry, we're entering the lag zone again. Help it make my main stuff. Okay. Next up, by the way, I'm also mining some extra thorium so that there's more thorium getting inputted into the base. It just like it's like that. It's also in max. Oops. Anyways, this is making some of the green stuff. I forgot the name of, but it's for the green faction, the Quantra. I could make some more stuff like this, which is pretty much its version of Surge Alloy. But right now, no. As much as that would be cool, I could replace some of these, but right now, no. As much as that would be cool, no, not right now. Here, in this in this in this fourth belt, fifth, yes, number one, number two, number three, number four. In this fourth belt, I am getting a lot of what calls it stellar steel, this stuff, and metal glass from these makers. This is the furnace, which is from Exogenesis, which pretty much is an updated version of the alloy kill. No, 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 not that. The metal glass smelter, whatever that's called. Pretty much, it's making me a lot more metal glass for whenever there's space that it can output to. I just need more space to be honest. And pretty much, there's materials from here and here, which is helpful as well, more materials equals better. Even if I'm overflowing whenever I research stuff, this will be a really good way of getting a lot more tech materials quickly. So yeah. And in this bottom section, I'm, put, I'm putting coal into the base for reasons I'll tell you later, though from the observant audience who already know this command, you'll know why. I'm also inputting some of this yellow stuff from that yellow faction because in order to defend this area, I needed a lot of these stuff, and I did not want to run out, so I made a small version of that here in the factory in the core, and it was useful for the beginning area, but it's not making as much as I want to, especially to produce these. So yeah, I pretty much made the setup where it extracts the silicon from here and it goes to here with some copper and yeah, being turned into put into the plastic conveyor belt and voila. Except in this bottom plastic conveyor belt, it's getting this coal into graphite. This is my only graphite source except for that one. So this is my main graphite source. The problem is coal is hard to come by, so I had to make some coal centrifuge, which requires a lot of oil, and there's not too much oil to come here. So yeah, there's also some extra bit of thorium because why not? Extra thorium is good in the case that I need more whenever I'm building. And there's more mineable stuff that I've already shown, and some extra titanium because why not? Extra titanium is good titanium because I will need a lot. Anyways, in this bottom bit, the yellow stuff is updated to the yellow stuff that is equivalent of Sergaldo for that faction. This one is for for the I forgot the word for it, but it's pretty much this blue crystal that is used for the blue faction. And then the alloy kiln, which is the upgraded version of the alloy smelter. So more surge. On here, this is a pyrite forge with pyrite factory, which creates a lot more pyrite. And this is the blast factory, which creates a lot more blast compound, which is required for this. the Kiloton Forge, which, although requires a lot of materials, it outputs 30 osmium. 30 osmium. That's a crazy amount of osmium, which is really helpful. Really helpful. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's most of the ways shown, and you can still show some more. This is how I'm making my slag. So sand goes to here, goes into the inverted pulverizer, which turns into scrap, and then the scrap is put into the solver to make slag. Does that make sense? Hope so. This is where all my power is being stored, because each of these power reserves can hold upwards to 500,000 power. This is a large vein of cold plasma, which is which is extracting cold plasma and turning it into, well, power. Technically, I could improve the amount of cold plasma this is outputting and create a lot more power. However, I'm too lazy to do that. I'll do it whenever I'm in need of a lot more power. This could be eventually an extra area to make some extra stuff for possibly some launch pads. I did unlock the launch pad, and I could make some more stuff. But that could be an interesting endeavor eventually in the future. This is the army that I use in defending the sector, which I'm pretty sure is the only current sector that is added into by Exogenesis. I'm excited for more. This was really fun, especially that I get to fight tier 3 units of several factions, which are nuts, by the way. The blue faction's tier 3 spider was insane to defend against. This is some extra power sources. Steam generators for obvious reasons. These are really cool. And yep, this is another extra bit of power. I'm not sure whether or not I should add some extra more, but it's working for now. And well, more power. This this machine requires a lot of power. Oops, wait, I should not have done that. And I could upgrade the out throughput of these. Maybe I should. I do have a lot more of these for the FTCs. Maybe I should. That will take a while to fill up. That could either positively or negatively affect my silicon throughput. Like, I will get more in bursts, but I will not get as much consistently. But whatever, it works. So I'll use this instead. This could be really cool. However, I will not do it on these final three because I need consistent silicon from here. So yeah. That should be okay. Should be. The question is will it actually be okay? I'll put a depository here so that I can have a bit of surplus of alright. Advanced unloader. Why is there an unloader here and here? Interesting. Wait, advanced unloader. Remove that. Advanced unloader. There we go. I should increase this to titanium stuff because my stuff deserves titanium. I already have surgery. So yep. This should be good in the case of me requiring a lot more of this stuff. So yeah. Intriguing. Thankfully, it feels like my stuff is not that negatively effective, so that's good. Alright then. Let's try researching some stuff, alright? I would like to try out some of these late game stuff later on in the video. The crystallization core melts titanium, graphite, and lead together to form mechanical crystalline materials. Forms a bit of silicon as a byproduct. Interesting. So lead, graphite, and titanium into genvunite. I'd like to test that out. Nuclear oven induces nuclear fission in thorium and creates titanium as a byproduct. So thorium, higher type, equals titanium and citrate type. Right. Possibly another fuel source? Who knows? Zanium crucible. So silicon plus zanium equals zanium. Interesting. Very interesting. Gigavolt Forge, a better version of this. Jeez, that's a lot to search. I could use this. Like, this is actually potentially a really good investment defense though. The nuclear... I can't do this. This requires stuff from Eric here, and it's broken because I cannot use stuff from Eric here. So, yep, will not work, sadly. So, unobtainable content for now. Hopefully the developers fix that. Hmm. The Ergo battery uses alpha steel. This is not worth it. I already have the power reserve. Yep, this is gonna take up a lot of my materials, so no. I already did the research, so I pretty much ran out of those two. Yikes. New weaponry though, the Swarm I already know that. The Cyclone. Battery missile. Rapidly fires a swarm of missiles, uses ammo incredibly fast. So, Swarmer but better. Interesting. The way, the weld. No description. Is it potentially an upgraded version of the fuse? Hope I'm out of plastadium. That's a problem. The Ruiner. A cannon-like turret that has lots of range and can fire large and forceful bullets. I'm out of silicon. That's a problem as well. Barrage. An upgraded version of the salvo. Yep, I'm running out of a lot of materials now. A tractor. Upgraded parallax has a stronger pull and more range. The ocean. Okay. The Punisher. Meltdown. I can upgrade get the meltdown. The breakthrough. A more powerful and more upgraded version of the meltdown. Interesting. 3,600 damage a second. Oh my. And then there's the foreshadow. We already know what the foreshadow does. Have they changed it though? A lot more stuff about fire rate and stuff. Interesting. How about Eric here? Most likely not. Yeah, no. Elation faction. There's this catastrophe thing that does insane damage. 18,000 damage. Oh my. I'm not sure how long it takes to build though. Yep, it takes minutes. It takes literal minutes. I think we have a lot of polys, but still, that might take several minutes. So, yep. As much as I'm interested, I'll stay away from that for now. The Nova Aegis, a powerful shield projector used by the Genesucks and to defend important infrastructure and the important and ancient elders. Okay, Genesis Nexus, pretty much the next core. I'm not gonna be able to get it, but still. The hydrogen reactor takes a lot of power, but it requires power itself and hydrogen, and can explode violently. Okay. Huh. The SD battery takes hardemite, it crushes it, and refine it into Ciratla diamond. Okay. It's just going over my head right now. Uses excess gas to produce infused fusion materials. Creates several types of materials: osmium, stellar steel, cervex metal, but requires hydrogen, axion. I don't even know what that is, and ditrix. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed here. Quadra, that cannot get much here. This is broken. Fatal revolutions. Okay, I got a lot of stuff from these areas. The amalgam smelter, still amalgam. There's a lot of stuff that I do not know much about. I apologize. Okay, living steel chamber for living steel liquid. Sure, why not? We may, we are doing a lot of this stuff. Blast forge or blast compound. We're already making a lot of blast compounds, so it's not gonna be useful. Um, I feel like I should just stop for now and just let my materials build up again. Jeez, we ran out of everything. Soon though, we will have a lot more of these materials. All we need more is speed. And sadly, we're using up a lot of our silicon for this stuff. However, we're getting them in bursts now of a lot. That should help in increasing the speed by a tiny bit. But still, a tiny bit is a lot. Hmm. Our power is doing good for now, and eventually our silicon will work again. All we need now is just to wait. Maybe I should just yeah, no, I'm bringing it back to original. As much as this is cool, I need a lot more throughput in order for this to fully work. Also, this is creating a lot of stuff, so yep. So I'm gonna do for the that's all I'm gonna do though. That's all I'm gonna do. Actually, no, this also. This is cool, but like requires a lot of throughput. This will be useful, however, for other things. Though let's see if it will cause more problems or not. If wasted all of those materials for something that it's not really that helpful for me. Sadly, all that silicon's gone. Yep, we're out of silicon. Officially out of silicon. I should turn these off for now. All of these require silicon. So yep, turn these off. What got wrong? What has gone wrong? Hmm, let me just think. What gone wrong? Hmm, oops, that does not work. Um, oops. Ah, okay. So that's why it's not working. Understood. There you go, now it should be a constant full belt of silicon again. Let's see though. Yep, most likely it's working now. Properly and well. Okay then, let's see what happens now when we do this. Does it work now properly still? It's producing more than it's consuming. I think. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, yes. And it's not doing that. Okay, phew. It's working now, but changes have been not that helpful. Hmm. Maybe I should still do this, however, for the other stuff though. I already have 2,000 keys. We're already making a lot of stuff again. Things we lost have been regained. Wow. Hmm. Okay then. Feel like we will need a lot more silicon production. I thought this was excessive, but apparently not. We need a lot of silicon, so. Uh, however, we do have a lot of these other stuff now that I would like to check out soon. Maybe off camera, maybe on camera. But right now, that was interesting. I'm getting a bit overwhelmed here. Hmm. What could I do to improve my output stuff? Hmm. 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 Let's see. I'm pretty sure I don't know what the other one of these mining drones does. I would love to know. If it can mine some more advanced materials, that would be amazing. However, right now, I have no way of unlocking it. Like, I want to know this. However, I need to research something, I think. Man, I'm excited for that one. I want to know what that does. Okay then, contrast. I could make the gamma radiation forge. Why not? This one further. I wanna. Hmm. This one I can make, and it's a shotgun turret that shoots either burning, freezing, or electrical bullets. It has a lot of knockback, but cannot target air. Interesting. It's a shotgun, so it's probably good. But running out of a lot of materials, so no. This one's cool though, but it requires a lot of materials. Hmm. Let's just go back to the Serapilio tree. We still have a lot to learn, a lot to unlock, a lot of materials that we need to obtain. Well, that's pretty much my stuff here. By the way, I also updated the stuff. This is from Theta Revolutions, I think. Maybe yes, yes it is. It's essentially just a better version of the vault. So, but due to the largeness of this and how uniquely shaped this building is, it's a bit of a difficult thing to improvise on improving the looks. So, yep. Anyways, that's all for today. Goodbye, my friends, and see you next time.